just I don't even know what to say. Like it's an intro. There's no intro needed because
No.
the Leafs don't care, and so why should I care?
This is
And
yeah.
like it's just one of those. It's one of these games where like this is the most embarrassing loss ever. Like they are going to be the laughing stock. Like they're like I can't even put into words like just how fucking ridiculous this is.
You're right.
Like
You're right. It's fucking Maple Leaf laughing stock material, and it's. I thought we were done with that, man.
I honestly I don't even care like if any of them get traded like at this point it's like whatever like
Yeah.
like I think it's you look at their give a shit meter and like they when they come out and they care and they try and they play the way that they can play, they are a top team in this league. Like they pumped Pittsburgh on Thursday night. But when they don't care and they don't play within the structure, they're pathetic. It's that 5-2 loss to Pittsburgh, a 6-3 loss to a 42-year-old Zamboni driver who most likely didn't want to win the fucking game because he's a Leafs fan.
He didn't even want to be in that net. Like, how awful is that?
No.
Like, fuck.
And you come out and you score 2 goals on them, like bang, bang, and it's like, just shoot the puck. And then you get like 4 or 5 shots the next 30 minutes. It's incredible.
Do you want to
absolutely incredible?
Do you want to get madder right now? Are you on Twitter right now? Hear Marner's quote post game. It was a dog shit effort on my part.
Well, at least, you know what? He recognizes it.
but fuck you, Mitch. Like fuck you. Like why? Why was it a dog shit effort? It was Saturday night, big game. You're Mitch fucking Marner. You fucking put a gun to the organization's fucking head. Like you spoke earlier this week about poor efforts. Like what are these guys? Like is this a fucking fraternity in this dressing room? Like is this like just fucking Phi Beta Kappa? Like fucking let's a good times roll and pull your fucking pants down in Arizona? Like is that actually the culture?
I don't know what the culture is. I go back to that obviously you probably heard it that rant from O-Dog this week was legendary.
He's not wrong. He's when he gets worked up, he's rarely wrong.
No, like he was bang on there, and as a fan, it's absolutely embarrassing. Yeah. And like for me moving forward, I'll continue to watch when I can, but I'm not going to make an effort because they don't make an effort. Like I'm not going to plan my schedule around it. If I can watch the game, I'll watch the game.
Yeah,
I don't care anymore. Like
how can we do this
until
for
they
ourselves?
show me that they fucking care,
yeah,
and they want to play for the logo on the front of their jersey instead of the name on the back of the jersey or the number of zeros in their bank account.
Yeah,
I don't care. I'm not going to make an investment of my time or my money in this team until they show me that they actually give a shit about the team and what people want to see, because they don't, and that's embarrassing. No. This is the straw that broke the camel's back, because I don't fucking care.
They've lost a shit ton of support tonight, and then after that, I didn't watch either Pittsburgh game this week, actually. But after that great effort on Thursday, they came into overdrive on Friday morning or Friday afternoon, and Noodles was the voice of reason, and he's kind of like, or maybe they all were, but like, let's not pump their tires. Like this is the minimum requirement.
Like I texted you because you were at the alumni thing.
Yeah,
and it was the best game I've seen. Like they played phenomenal.
Yeah.
And they were engaged, and they played the system, and it was what you expect. And then tonight they come out, have a fantastic opening frame. Freddie makes some big saves. They have a 1-0 lead, and then they just shit the bed. Absolutely shit the bed. Like a backup, like a Zamboni driver.
He looked so fucking feeble on those first 2 shots that went in.
He's like 42, 43. Can you imagine?
You know what it was? The team that tried harder from that point on was going to win that game.
Like
And
Carolina was impressive too.
they
Like
just
there's the
tried
blueprint.
harder. They just protected the house,
Yep.
man. And like I don't know what else to say. Like Carolina, like every other team this team plays, if they have some sort of reason or some sort of circumstance or some sort of drive to do something that is going to cause them to outwill our team, the Leafs, anybody can do it. Anybody can fucking outwill this team. And
'Cause they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. And like, no, honest to God, like they are just floating around, and it's like I don't even care when they play next. Like fuck, like
Yeah. And I get it too. It's probably on their end. Like the longer that game goes, the pressure, because they were falling all over the ice. But
I
if
mean,
you're a professional athlete, like you need to like play through.
the worst thing you could do in that situation is actually change your game because of that goalie. That he came in midway through the game. Typically, you're going to get 15 to 23 shots in the second half of an NHL hockey game.
They got 6.
They got they just, and so that they got, Carolina said, "Fuck you guys, you're not embarrassing us." Like they robbed Brindamore, one of the bigger character players ever to play in the NHL. He willed it through his team that we're not going to get fucking embarrassed, and the Leafs decided that they were the ones that were going to get embarrassed tonight, or they were okay with being embarrassed.
Yeah,
I'm
at a loss for words, and the whole Tyson Berry experiment, and if the guy was hurt, like if his shoulder actually did in fact pop out, he came back and played hurt, like good on him, but
yeah,
he was terrible, absolutely terrible. He should have just not played if you're hurt, because man, and I honestly at the time, I thought it was the right move. We needed to change with Kadri after the 2 years of the playoffs. It just wasn't working. I thought it was a fantastic move. You get a high-end defenseman, right shot. You get your third center with Kerfoot, and he's been terrible. And the fact that Riley's hurt, and it's just our whole defense is a mess. And at this point, it's just I don't even know. My give a shit meter is empty.
Yeah, mine too. I really don't. I mean, they have something like the 5th hardest strength of schedule remaining in the league. Like they have Boston once, they have Tampa 3 times. They had this was before the 2 Pittsburgh and the Carolina games came and went. But they have a hard schedule, and there may be one more back to back or no more back to backs, but they play hard teams, and there's no chance that they'll probably limp to the finish line losing 3 of every 4 games is probably my prediction.
This is the game where this could be either. They looked you can say that about the game against Pittsburgh on Tuesday.
Yeah.
This is the one where I don't think we make the playoffs now. I don't know what the roster looks like next year.
I don't know what's the roster look like on Tuesday morning. I don't know.
I don't care.
Unless Barry got one of those stingers, I mean, he has damage to his shoulder, so he ain't getting fucking traded now. Right.
You never know. Like the fact he came back, obviously he's cleared for contact and able to go. But I think for even the management and Shanahan, this is just an absolute embarrassment of a year.
Yeah.
And again, maybe they can pull it out. There's still hope. They're in a playoff spot right now, but this will never be forgotten.
No.
No.
This is 2013 Game 7.
Yeah.
This is right up there. I mean, when you talk about individual games, Like, honest to God, like, we all have different memories and we all are of different ages, but this is the Gretzky high stick. This is Game 7. It's in there. It's in that conversation now. And it's so infamous. It's just so bad.
It's embarrassing.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, like I was so, you know what? I was so fucking excited today. I put out that prediction tweet and for a toque, and we got like 150 responses, and everyone was super engaged. And
did anyone win a toque?
I haven't looked at them yet, but I'm guessing, what was the final score? 6-3.
6-3 Carolina.
Yeah, I don't. There was way more Carolina victory ones than when we did it last year, and like there wasn't a single one that actually picked the opponent. And
People must really want a toque.
What's that?
People must really want a toque.
I know people really wanted a toque, and I don't even know if I can give the fucking toque away. But man, like there's so many positives going into this game, and I don't know where to go from here.
Well, like there's really nowhere to go but up. But I think the fact that's just no one's gonna care. Like the fans just aren't gonna give a shit.
Yeah, no, it's over. The season's over. Like, and I mean, I know that people are sitting on pins and needles because he is a big part of this fan base, just waiting for Steve Dangle's LFR to drop tonight, because that he's a tone setter. So, like, that's gonna be a debacle.
But like I don't even expect him to like yell and get mad. It's just like it's just embarrassing.
That's what I mean. It'll probably be complete resignation. It might be. He'll probably start out with a white flag. I bet he has a white flag when he opens up.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, and like, I lost my train of thought. Oh, like, you know what? The second worst thing about this game was that we weren't actually sitting here fucking drinking.
I know.
Because tonight is a night like we'd be having a sleepover.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be going anywhere tonight, man.
This team is stupid.
We would stumble down Liquor Planet. Honest to God, like I would just go fucking straight Ouzo shots. Like I just wouldn't even bother with beer or
Start
anything
doing
else.
Shots.
I should go get a bottle of Ouzo. It would. That's insane. Anyway. Do you want to just wrap this fucking thing up and post it?
Sure.
I might get at the end. I might get some Instagram voice messages from people.
That'd be cool.
I put it out there, so we'll see.
I saw that.
Yeah, I might have a couple here, so I'll tag them on at the end here.
I don't even want to say go Leafs.
No, don't. Let's go, Sean and Trevor, go.
Hey.
All right, I'm gonna pause it. All right, I got a long-term listener who has quite a long rant here. Cole Hayes has been with us from day one. I'm just going to hit play.
Hayes, I'm from Toronto. I'm 17 years old, and I just witnessed the most embarrassing Leaf game of my lifetime. Yes, worse than 9-2 Nashville. Precisely. I think the real bunch of jerks here, it's not the Canes. It's the Leafs for making us believe in them. Leafs go out there. They get killed by Buffalo, just an embarrassing loss. Everyone's pissed off. They play Pittsburgh. They get destroyed. I don't care that they scored the 2 goals. They show no heart, nothing. They go out Thursday. They play Pittsburgh. I'm jacked up after everyone's all like, this is unacceptable. And you know what? They go out there. They look good. Cappy looks like a fucking new player. Just everyone on this team. I don't know what it is. They bring that team out. They win every game. They bring that team out. They're a top 5 team in the league. They're a cup contender. Play the way tonight. They're playing for fucking Alexei Lafreniere. Obviously, that's... And, this team, they trade their first-round pick. There's the top 10 protection. Honestly, that might be the best thing Kyle Dubas fucking did this offseason, because this team, they look like they should be in the draft lottery. How hard is it? It's frustrating. Oh my God, tonight. You know this team struggled to find a backup goalie? They should have just gotten the Marlies fucking Zamboni driver. Because he looked just about as fucking good as Michael Hutchison normally did for most of the fucking year. And it's I don't even know where to start. This team, this team, like, it's embarrassing watching them right now. Like, the game against Pittsburgh, we had so much hope. I was so excited for tonight's game. I literally canceled plans to watch the game. And for what? For this? For this joke? We're going to lose the game to an emergency backup? Is that really how it's going to be? Like, because at this point, fold the franchise. Like, the trade deadline's Monday. Fuck it. Be sellers. Like, I know I'm being reactionary. I'm normally not big on that, but, like, this team, they need something. You lost Mike Babcock. You fired him. Yippee. Everything is going well. And then there's just this. You look like you're trying to get another coach fired. Like, it's embarrassing. And, like, I'm not going to go out there and crap on the Tyson Barrie trade. Because at the time, it was a great idea. Kadri gets suspended twice in the playoffs. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It's at the point now where... And Tyson Barrie, everyone. Oh, the Leafs need defense. Boom, Tyson Barrie. Boom, Jake Muzzin. Boom, Cody Ceci. He's not great, but he's better than Zaitsev. Like, I don't know where to start with this team. Like, they aren't showing it. Like, they showed it for a little bit with Campbell. Freddie was as much as people don't want to admit it, Freddie has been bad this year. Like, he's had his games, but overall, he's what, like a 9-0 something? Like, he hasn't been great. And, like, we think everything's back to normal. This team's going to play like they did on Thursday. And then they just go and get their teeth kicked in tonight. And, like, normally I'm upset when they lose. I'm mad. I'll kind of be in a bad mood, but eventually I kind of forget about it. I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want to talk to people for the rest of the night. Because, like, I don't even know. Like, I'm just going to get... This team, it's so frustrating. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. They just... I don't know, like, they don't care, so why should we? Don't know why we care? Because we're fans. And it's annoying, like... like, I don't even know where to start with this team, or where to finish, or where to anything, and neither... And, like, into Monday, I don't know what's gonna happen. I guarantee you someone in the roster tonight should not be on the roster whenever their next game is, because... God, that was embarrassing. Like, this was the most embarrassing loss in my lifetime. This is the most embarrassing loss in many people's lifetime. Like, that was more embarrassing than 4-1. Do you know how hard that is? It's not as painful as 4-1, because 4-1 was the first time I cried over sports. But it was more embarrassing than 4-1. It's an emergency backup. Like, just shoot the puck. The one time we want Barrie to take his fucking shots for the point is when he decides to just not take them. Like, will this team get 8 shots on Arians? And, like, I'm happy for the guy. That was awesome to see him win, but, like, it's embarrassing. Like, I had a hockey coach a couple years ago. He always said to us, and that seems to be the Leafs' problem right now, just the give a shit meters at the bottom. Like, I don't see why you can't bring out that game Thursday that you brought out on Thursday on a nightly basis. Like, I get it. Sometimes you're going to have a stinker. But the Leafs just decide, oh, we're going to play one good game this week. Like, just embarrassing, brutal. I don't even know. Like, I'm kind of just at a loss. I'm kind of rambling. Anyways, I appreciate you guys having me on. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the season as well. And no more excuses. Leafs got to get their shit together. Go Leafs, go.
Thanks, Cole. We feel you, buddy. And I think you might be the only voice message that we got. We got a text DM on Instagram from David Kerr from Fredericton, Fort St. John. I guess he's in Fort St. John. Oh, it's David. Hey. He said, I've been a Leafs fan forever, but I think I need a breakup, or at least very least a break. Don't break up, Dave, because that was the least motivated performance that a bubble team should ever have put on. Yeah, we share your sentiments. I'm just going to, before I wrap it up here, I'm just going to check other social media, see if anybody else has chimed in on Twitter or anything like that. I'm not going to call anybody tonight. Nicholas Eamon... I don't even know what to say. I give up. I fucking give up. All right. And Josh Vale pulled the trigger on the H6 and probably spent a little too much on the mic. Oh, okay. That was I was giving a guy some podcast gear advice, so that's not about the game. All right. We're gonna stop this and post this, and you guys have a good night and enjoy trade deadline Monday.